Business finance is not about being perfect. It is about managing mistakes before they become disasters. Every smart business owner, regardless of experience, fights the same financial battles. Some win more often than others, but nobody escapes them completely. Here are 8 financial mistakes smart business owners constantly fight. Number 1. Prioritizing revenue over cash flow. One of the most common mistakes in business is becoming obsessed with revenue while ignoring cash flow. A business can generate impressive sales numbers and still run into financial trouble. Smart business owners know that revenue looks great on paper, but cash is what keeps operations running. Many businesses celebrate large sales contracts, only to discover that payments will not arrive for 60 or 90 days. Meanwhile, payroll, rent, suppliers, and operating expenses still need to be paid today. This creates pressure even when the company appears successful from the outside. Experienced entrepreneurs constantly remind themselves that cash flow matters more than vanity metrics. They monitor collections, payment cycles, and operating expenses carefully. They understand that a profitable business can survive challenges, but a business without cash often struggles to stay alive long enough to enjoy those profits. Number 2. Delaying difficult financial decisions. Every business owner eventually faces uncomfortable choices. Expenses need to be reduced, prices need to increase, an underperforming product needs to be discontinued, a poor investment needs to be abandoned. The problem is that human psychology naturally avoids discomfort. Smart business owners are not immune to this tendency. They often know exactly what decision needs to be made, yet they delay action because the conversation feels uncomfortable. Unfortunately, delayed decisions usually become expensive decisions. A small problem ignored for 6 months often becomes a major problem requiring far more resources to fix. Successful entrepreneurs constantly fight the urge to postpone financial decisions. They understand that clarity creates progress, while avoidance creates costs. The faster they address financial issues, the easier those issues are to solve. Number 3. Underpricing products and services. Many business owners fear charging what they are truly worth. They worry customers will leave. They worry competitors will offer lower prices. They worry about losing opportunities. As a result, they often underprice their products or services. Smart business owners constantly battle this mindset because they understand the hidden consequences. Low pricing reduces profit margins, limits growth opportunities, and creates unnecessary pressure on operations. Businesses rarely fail because they charge too much. More often, they struggle because they charge too little for too long. Successful entrepreneurs focus on delivering value rather than competing solely on price. They know that healthy pricing allows them to improve quality, serve customers better, and invest in long-term growth. Number 4. Confusing spending with investing. Business owners frequently convince themselves that every expense is an investment. A larger office, additional software, expensive equipment, or new marketing campaigns can all feel like investments. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they are simply expenses wearing an investment label. Smart business owners constantly ask a critical question: will this expenditure generate measurable returns, or am I buying it because it feels productive? This mindset helps separate genuine investments from emotional spending. The goal is not to avoid spending money. The goal is to ensure that money is moving toward growth rather than unnecessary complexity. Every dollar should have a purpose. When spending becomes intentional, financial performance usually improves. Number 5. Ignoring small financial leaks. Most businesses do not lose money through one giant mistake. They lose money through hundreds of small leaks. Unused software subscriptions, inefficient processes, excess inventory, poor supplier agreements, unnecessary recurring expenses. Individually, these costs seem insignificant. Together, They quietly drain thousands of dollars every year. Smart business owners regularly review expenses because they know small leaks become large problems over time. They treat financial discipline as an ongoing habit rather than a one-time project. A business does not need dramatic changes to improve profitability. Sometimes removing unnecessary costs creates results faster than increasing sales. Number 6. Becoming overconfident during good times. Success creates confidence. Unfortunately, it can also create overconfidence. When revenue is growing and profits are strong, many business owners begin assuming the future will look exactly like the present. They expand too quickly, hire aggressively, increase spending, and take larger risks. Smart entrepreneurs constantly fight this temptation because they understand that markets change. Customer behavior changes, competition changes, economic conditions change. The businesses that survive long-term are not the ones that assume growth will continue forever. They are the ones that prepare for uncertainty, even during successful periods. Financial discipline matters most when business is doing well, because that is when overconfidence becomes most dangerous. Number 7. Trying to do everything alone. Many business owners believe they must personally manage every financial decision. They review every number, approve every expense, and monitor every transaction. While involvement is important, attempting to do everything alone eventually creates problems. Smart entrepreneurs understand the value of trusted advisors, accountants, financial professionals, and experienced team members. They know that better decisions often come from multiple perspectives rather than individual opinions. The goal is not to surrender financial control. The goal is to build systems and relationships that improve decision quality. Strong businesses are rarely built by isolated individuals. They are built by people who know when to seek expertise. Number 8. Forgetting that business finance is mostly psychology. Many people think financial success comes from spreadsheets, formulas, and accounting knowledge alone. While those tools matter, psychology often plays a much larger role. Fear influences decisions. Greed influences decisions. Ego influences decisions. Impatience influences decisions. Most financial mistakes happen because emotions temporarily overpower logic. Smart business owners constantly fight emotional decision-making. They create budgets, systems, and financial processes because they know emotions are unreliable guides. When decisions are based on data rather than temporary feelings, businesses become more stable and predictable. The greatest financial skill is not intelligence, it is emotional discipline. The reality is that even the smartest business owners fight these mistakes every day. The difference is that they remain aware of them. They know that business finance is not about reaching a point where mistakes disappear. It is about building habits that prevent small mistakes from becoming major setbacks. If there is one lesson to remember, it is this: financial success does not come from being perfect. It comes from recognizing financial mistakes early, learning from them quickly, and refusing to repeat them. The smartest business owners are not the ones who never make mistakes. They are the ones who keep fighting them.